Welcome to another episode of Saints in Society. I'm getting the shake. Welcome to another episode of Saints.
Just gotta loosen you up a little bit.
Welcome to another episode of Two Idiots, Two Mics, and an editor.
Can someone get my boy a parachute over here?
What did he say?
Yep, that's what you don't see of Rick and Brad on the podcast. And to be honest with you, there's a lot more where that came from. I'm Zach, the producer of Saints in Society, and as a little summer project, I've compiled a bunch of the outtakes or side conversations that are not heard on the podcast and put them into one video. I hope this is a fun video for you since we've been away for most of the summer.
Welcome to Saints in Society. Today on the show,
in the red corner.
Literally has 4 sentences for notes.
those aren't even forced in. 2 of those are Bible verses.
We're going to kick off this series now.
What I heard Hunter say that is if we record basically in our underwear or exposed, our ratings, our followers, our viewings would skyrocket. So,
Yeah.
I'm committed.
Making dreams come true. It's 2022.
Listen, guys, this has nothing to do about me. It's all for you. Zach, how long was that second go? It seemed like a long one. But it also seemed more natural.
I also wonder though if basketball's been jacking up my back.
Look at the camera and smile, everyone. I'm just kidding.
Thank you, everyone.
We bought it.
You want me to ask the question again or you won't ask it?
You ask it. You're the snowflake champ. Or the snowflake mountain champ.
Medium, definitely Rick.
Mm-hmm.
I have a change
You want
of
me to throw
pants.
that on and walk out and see if Hunter can talk to me with a straight face on? Because I guarantee you she can't.
I feel like this podcast is a case study in not taking ourselves so seriously.
Mhm.
There's a video of a guy who will, like, on the street, he'll get into, like, verbal altercations with
I
people.
know exactly what you're going to say.
And then
And
when they
tear
want to
off
fight
his-
him, he rips his clothes off.
And he has a thong on?
Yeah, and they, like, run away. That's my style of fighting.
All right, are we ready to do this?
Well, dang, I definitely had time to go take a poop.
I did. Do you want to go do one?
Nah, it's okay.
Oh, okay, I was going to run to Starbucks. Do you know what they should invent? By they, I mean the 3 of us. What if you could develop a straw that every bar could serve, that if any chemical was added to a drink, that it
Would
could
change
it
color.
would change colors?
I wonder if that
Come
exists. That's a great idea.
The bars could sell them or they could have them because I feel like it would increase people coming in and security levels and stuff like that. But if anything is added to the straw that has any chemical substance, but specifically, what's in a roofie? Roofalin?
Some high school students beat us to it.
Dang it. I was driving back from Roseburg last week and drove past like the dirtiest, nastiest, gnarliest van with a sign in the window that said, it was like Sophia's Cleaning Services. Oh. I was like, I would never call that number based upon what this looks like.
Yeah.
It's like having the most awful looking yard.
Yeah.
Just crap everywhere, and then putting
Having a landscape.
and then having a landscaping like sign in your yard
Yeah.
saying, "Give us a call." What was he saying?
He's like, maybe he's gonna pick it all up, but it looks like they're having a garage sale right now. He's like, just stuff all over the yard. He's like, when I get home, we'll take a picture and send it to you. He's like, I'm gonna go over there and be like, oh, like, how much will you take for this one? Because he's like, it looks like a garage sale.
Oh, that's never good for business.
No. The most feedback I got on our last episode was how good your biceps looked, and so I'm wondering if you did your curls right before this to pump them up a little bit.
Absolutely.
What's your set and rep scheme?
And just to be clear, that came from 2 other dudes, correct?
Yeah. I think our only 2 listeners.
Yeah. It's great to know, poured our heart and soul out on trying to speak the gospel into parenting.
And they're like, nice biceps.
Yeah, and that's what they took away from it. But that leads me into something.
Okay.
Brad. Yeah.
Wow. Look at that segue.
Yeah, I had a conversation with someone from church this Sunday, and it was a guy. We'll call him D for now. Okay.
Okay.
And He said, my wife started asking me last night, hey, who do you think would win if these two people fight? And they were mostly doing people inside of the church, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then she kept giving scenarios like, what about these two? Then she said, with a straight face, but do you really think that Rick could take a silverback gorilla? So there is at least one person in our church that thought that there was a chance that I could take a silverback gorilla.
At least one.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
this is a conversation that we had with our elders and that I shared from the pulpit a few weeks ago, that I think that I could take a silverback gorilla. And immediately after church, someone was like, anyone that was checking out our church for the first time, they absolutely think you're crazy and they're never coming back to church again. So,
Or they're intrigued and
Yeah.
they're going to come back with a silverback gorilla.
Yeah.
We're going to have a throwdown.
yeah.
So when a class, like a Tuesday class, is it like cross
Are you
forward?
sizing me up right now, homeboy?
No.
Let's say a guy
Are you worried about
Let's
me
say a
sizing
guy
you up right now?
takes anabolic steroids for 1 year, does jujitsu on Thursdays when you're not there.
If hypothetically
What would my chances
a
be?
guy were to start taking peptides,
It's no gi jiu-jitsu, and so a lot of schools are gi, and this is 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu
just no gi,
is no gi.
and not the ghee that's like some weird kind of butter. That's
There's a
ghee.
ghee?
Yeah, it's Jenna has used it before. Ghee. It's like butter, but it's not.
Yeah,
But that's not what you're talking about.
not what I'm talking about.
What
Also
is
not pronounced G, like your G or something like that. Gi, G-I,
GI?
which looks like pajamas that you tie your belt around.
Looks like pajamas you tie your belt. Oh, so this style of jiu-jitsu, you don't wear a gi?
Nope. Naked. But in like gi from martial arts.
Gi for martial.
It's also called a kimono.
Oh, yep. Okay, I see. So which one should I buy?
Are you really going to start doing jiu-jitsu?
No. Well, I
Oh.
don't know. Maybe
Okay.
I would be interested, but I'm not actually going to buy a gi right now.
Zach is. We've been doing secret training for 6 weeks now. Mm-hmm.
Zach, can we wrestle and see if it's working?
He's not going to show you what he knows yet.
Oh, okay.
He said, the only reason I want to do this is just to thrash Brad someday. And I was like, all right, I'm down to train someone for that purpose. Next thing you know, it's going to feel like 12 spider monkeys are all over you.
I'm like, Zach, where's your gi? Why are you naked?
This is how Rick has trained me.
During the Crestwell Parade, there was a float that was advertising a Elements Fitness Club, and they had a dude on the float who was like posing the whole time. This parade's like an hour long.
Oh my God.
Dude's up there like doing all of his bodybuilding poses, and he wasn't even that big. Like, he looked fit, but he wasn't like,
It'd be so awesome to have your brother up there doing
oh
that.
yeah, skinny arms and a beer gut.
Yeah, just up there in pose being,
It's so
you
much
can
more
probably
realistic.
get more business
Oh,
because
yeah.
because if you look at your average Joe and you're like, I ain't going to that gym. Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Daniel gets up there and they're like, hell yeah, that's my kind of gym.
If that's the competition.
yeah, that looks achievable.
Yeah. I got really nervous when you said that. Don't record that.
His heart is fluttering. All right, here goes. I'm sorry, Zach. Good point. I'm sorry.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us on this episode of Saints in Society. All right. Awesome. Well, thanks, Rick, for that. Yeah, super relevant. It's easy for... Dude, stop being weird. You don't have to be so weird. You're freaking Christ.
I've been weird since I've been a little kid, man. I'm just
Well,
learning to embrace it.
We all have.
When you look at your mic, you go cross-eyed, and it's making me laugh.
Like this?
Cool. Well, thanks, Rick. That's a helpful conversation. And I can see something brewing in there.
Yeah, I held off though.
Okay. Cool. Thanks, Rick.
You're welcome.
Zach, if you did a whole episode of bloopers, how long would it be? Awesome. Well, thanks, Drake. Hopefully that's helpful. And if you've ever wondered why we titled this podcast Saints in Society, I don't think anyone watches it, but
Editing the outro is always the longest part of this.
Are you watching us right now, Zach?
Yes.
Okay. Are you seeing Rick's pecs just
Yes.
flying off the? Yeah.
With some Eye of the Tiger going.
Should have switched shirts. Boom, bada bum, bada bum.
All right, finish this outro, and I'm gonna go get us some Starbucks. Zach, what do you want? Do the outro, Brad.
Great. Thanks, Rick.
I'll take a vanilla latte.
Just more work for you to edit, Zach. The longer we drag this out. Thanks, Rick.
You want cream in your latte?
You know I want cream.
I'll take a cake pop. Extra doughy.
It'd be hilarious if that's what you said. I'll just have 6 cake pops, please. All right, I won't interrupt it.
All right. Fully anticipating doing this 6 more times. Are you gonna keep that whole little bit we just did in?
Oh, I think so.
Okay, cool.
It's great. It's good stuff.
It's authentic. It's original. It's us. You're not in charge.
He hits delete. How does that feel?
The next podcast has none of my voice in it. It's just you talking to me.
Or you puts Elmo into your voice.
Yeah, it's really distorted.
Thanks, Rick.
You're welcome.
I can't tell if you're being sarcastic.
Absolutely being sarcastic right there.
Is that what you wanted? Thank you, Master.
Yeah, okay, got it.
Got it.
Sounds good.
Well, where have you been this whole time, Zach? We're struggling over here. Wow, what?
That's like, how was the meal? Unbelievable.
Yeah. Filling.
Zach, here's the thing. If you want a guy that can hit bombs all night and put it over the fence every time he gets up there, then I'm your guy. If you're not looking for that, then you don't need me.
That's what we needed last week.
I can't remember the last time that I ran a mile for time, but if you wanna step out on that track anytime, Zach, you just let me know. You want to? I'll take that challenge.
We were walking, Zach, because we finished the workout in about half the time that it took everyone else to do
Yeah. Sometimes when you stay in the gym and you're done, it's like, do we make everyone else feel like crap that they suck? You know? Mm-hmm. Just stare at them working out. Oh, you're still going. Sorry. Yeah. Break.
Ready, break.
Ask me what you guys want. I think we're good there.
Well, that officially does it for the footage of Season 1. Keep a lookout for Season 2 coming out real soon.